because when this cooks out,
Parchment paper is your best friend.
all the parchment paper is
Everybody
best friend.
invested in it.
Just like that.
I did.
Yes, that's going in the Bouillabaisse. One more. So you notice how I did the wine first? That was to get any of the flavor that we've already started in the bottom of the dish, bottom of the pot, into the soup before we put all the other ingredients in.
Just one more.
There is one more. I know I didn't have many, but we're going to do our clams. We're going to do our lobster tail, our claws, pardon me. The tail, in this state, in a hot broth soup like that, will take 5 minutes. Same thing with our shrimp, same thing with our other seafoods. Any kind that you like, Zinfandel, Chardonnay, doesn't matter, white wine.
If it's old white wine,
I'm sorry?
if it's old white wine, will take that.
No. If it's something that you just cracked at the end of an evening one night and you've got maybe half a quarters of bottle, for cooking wine, you can just re-put the cork on it. It will last a week under countertop just for cooking. Or probably 2 weeks in the fridge with the cork on it. No problem at all. Alright, so. These are rosemary and thyme. A lot of people don't even see this. They see it dry. You buy a couple seeds and throw it in the planter box, you'll have it all summer long and even in the fall. You can hang it upside down in your closet, dry them, put a garbage bag around a hanger or something. This fresh fine for the whole winter season. Again, I'm going to go a little heavy on what the recipe says. I'm just throwing it in whole. I don't need to do anything else. Bay leaf, a couple of cloves. Everybody know what those are? Just a generic green chili pepper. And I was here yesterday with Mr. Newman and we were doing our Indian class and he showed me a good trick. If you don't want, you want the heat, but you don't want all the heat, keep it whole. Just cut it open like this and it will release the heat flavor, but not the burn that comes in the back of your throat when you use a lot of chili. Anybody like spicy? Here for a few. I worked in Niagara Falls for a long time and people said I was Italian because I love garlic more than they do. And they're probably right. This is just my super peeled garlic. I didn't peel it myself. Easiest way, because we're doing very rustic the ocean front, in kind of style cooking. I did that really well. When you smash it, have your knife on a small angle so that when you hit it, you're just crushing it. And it will fly out like the first one I did. This is the other way. You can cut your hand if you do that. Well, I don't need to do that. You can get the little garlic presses, you can get all kinds of different things. We don't need it. Because again, this is going to be cooked in a bouillabaisse stew, and it's going to become part of the dish. So, let's just pull around the side here. We'll show you what we're doing here. So, let's get everybody in. So we're going to start 2 of the other dishes at the same time. Please be careful, everyone, if you're in charge of doing some knives. What I need first, this is a rasp. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that. I get it at the hardware store. It's for filing little tools and things like that. This is the best thing in the world. Because it does it super fine, and you don't get any of the white, which is kind of bitter when you're doing zest or cooking or baking or anything like that. Like $2, I think, at Home Depot or Rona. It's called a rasp, which is basically, it's made for just finely sanding before you put on a really, really fine sandpaper. and it just takes off the tiniest little bit of wood or whatever kind of project you're doing. I've only ever used it for cooking, so I can't tell you the other properties.
You can buy them at the cooking store too.
You can get them at cooking stores too.
They have a
That's
nice
right.
handle. Yeah, they cost more money.
If you go to Canadian Tire, you're going to cheap.
Yeah.
All right, so someone would like to do that for the lemon. Like to? All right. Don't let any of you be shy around here today.
I have a question about the chicken.
Yes,
Can you take the skin off, or would you really not good for your
you can. I would actually. How many people have eaten lobster? A lot of people. How many people have cooked lobster at home? Oh, this is good. Okay, there's two ways you can do this. I'm going to show you my way, I guess. There's two ways. One, you can just take them and throw them in a big pot of water and boil them up. If you had your fish stock raw, you can boil them up in that. You can get them more quick. That's necessary. We're going to submerge this in boiling, lightly salted water for about 3 minutes. And what it's going to do is take all the skin and contract it, almost shock it, into getting tighter to the meat. Once that's done, we're going to take it and let it kind of rest, dry it off, and then we're going to brush this down with olive oil, more seasoning of paprika, and put it in with our flavoring vegetables.